Welcome to something short and sweet on the Parsha. This week, Parshas Shelach. Why is the incident of the spies juxtaposed to the story of Miriam? Last week's Parsha concluded with Miriam speaking about Moshe Rabbeinu. This week begins with the sin of the spies. Apparently, Rashi holds that chronologically, the story of the spies happened after next week's Parsha, after the incident of Korach rebelling against the leadership of Moshe Rabbeinu. And therefore Rashi asks, why is it placed here next to the story of Miriam? And Rashi answers, Lefi shaloksa al iskei diba. She was plagued because of her speech. Shedibra ba'acheha. She spoke against her brother. Urishoyim halolu. And these spies, Shoim Rashi calls them, Ra'u v'lo lakhu musa. They saw it and they didn't learn anything from it. Isn't that a bit strange? Miriam spoke Lashon Hara. Moshe Rabbeinu is a flesh and blood. If you look in the laws of Lashon Hara, Sefer Chavetz Chaim, it's all about speaking about people. The spies spoke about the Holy Land, about Eitzim va'avonim, as important, as fundamental to our religion. The Holy Land is. It's a land. How is it that they were supposed to get the message from what happened to Miriam that you're not supposed to speak about a land? My friends, what this Rashi is teaching us is so fundamental. Miriam was a tzaddikus. As our Chazal tell us, she spoke against the brother that she loved, only litoelis, only for her sake and for the sake of his wife. She was a loving, loving sister. And yet, look what happened. Look how hard Kavayochel, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, came down on her. She was afflicted with soras. The whole nation had to wait for her for 7 days. What kind of an embarrassment that was for her. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is teaching the lesson. When a human being opens their mouth, there's nuclear fission that happens. It's a bomb. It could be so powerful. And that was a lesson to be learned for all time. It's not a specific issue of who one's talking about or what one's talking about. The lesson is, you open up your mouth, you relate something. There may be incredible consequences. Shlomo HaMelech said it this way, Moves v'chayim biyad haloshon. Death and life itself is within speech. And that's what the spies were supposed to understand. You don't willy-nilly say something. Appreciate the repercussions of communication. It could be epic. That pasuk, Moves v'chayim biyad haloshon, continues. V'ohaveh yochal pirya. And those who love it will eat the fruit. Those who love what? Says Rashi on the spot. This is Mishlei 18:21. V'ohaveh yochal pirya, oeves l'shono. One who loves his speech, umargila l'Torah, and habituates it, accustoms it for Torah study and for Torah values. Ochel schara ba'olam hazeh, will partake of the reward in this world. So v'ohaveha, someone who loves speech, meaning someone who appreciates the importance, the power of one's speech. Ochel pirya, he will eat such fruit. That's what the spies should have understood from the story of Miriam. After all, what did Miriam do already? This is what our Chazal point to. What did she do already? She opened her mouth. She opened her mouth. Fortunate is the person that becomes Ohaveha, one who loves his speech, one who appreciates his speech. The power of that speech to console, to encourage, to relate the values of Torah, to use the Lashon for tefillah, to use the Lashon to bring people together. The possibilities are endless. And the person who learns to appreciate the power of speech, Yochal Pirya, he is going to eat fruit. Olam haba, there'll be great reward. But Yochal Pirya, as Rashi says, he's going to eat the peros. He's going to have a wonderful life, a successful life. Olam hazeh, in this world. Have a wonderful Shabbos.